Hello, come in. This is Antique Demonstrations, and I'm your host, Hammer Time Raj. I've been buying and selling antiques for over 50 years, so I know a lot of things because I've seen a lot of things. I'm going to take you back to the 1800s and early 1900s, where farmers' lives were made so much easier with the new inventions in those days. Well, I'm trying to read my comic books here, but I can't read them. I need my glasses. Folks, how y'all doing? I want to show you something that's really cool here. Let me put my glasses on before I do it. What you're looking at here is Manufacturing Opticals, box 348, Peterson, Virginia. Fragile. This is what your glasses come in the 30s. If you ordered glasses, went to the optical place and get your glasses, they mailed them to you in a box like this with dovetailed edges. There is the stamp where these glasses were sent to the person. Right here's the stamp. And if you want to know this line around it, all the way around, all the way aside, what they did there, when they put your glasses in here, they would take a little piece of wire and wrap it around there and pull it tight and twist it. That way they don't come undone during the mail and fall out and you lose your glasses. So that was to lock it. Now here's the way, and this is really a pair of glasses that come in this box. Slide it out, there's the glasses. Now isn't that cool? These glasses is 10 karat gold plated, and they come with this little piece of paper in there to keep them from breaking. But I thought this was the coolest thing, that your glasses come to you in a wooden box back in the day, and it says here Greensboro Jewelry and Optical Company. But as on the other side, but I thought this was so cool how this slides right in the spot. You can get it in there. Slide it closed, and then they mail them to you. I put them on wrong because I got the wire on the wrong end. But that's the way they got your glasses, in a wooden box back then. I would consider this box with glasses in it, old glasses, on a shelf somewhere in an antique shop. I would say $125 to $150 because they're really rare with the stamp still on it. You're going to love this little piece. It's called a Crisscross razor strop. It sharpens razor blades. If you remember, razor blades are very expensive today, and they were just as expensive back in 1921 because people only made a couple of dollars a week, so a 50-cent pack of razor blades was a lot of money. The way this little baby works is you take a razor blade and you slide it in this slot. Be very careful, don't cut your finger. Alright, when you get it where you want it, you tighten it up with this little lever, like that. Then, you turn the handle, and you watch what it does. Sharpens both sides. Is that not amazing? I love this little gadget. And you know people was buying these things to save that money. So, I'd say today, this would sell for $50 to $75, and it's patent dated 1921. You see this little gun right here? You ain't gonna believe this little thing. It's West Brothers Company, Grapeville, Pennsylvania. On this side, it is patented 1862. Now, when I tell you what this is for, you ain't gonna believe it. What it was when it come out for the kids, for 1 cent, in 1862, 1 cent, they could buy this little gun, and it was full of candy. You'd screw the lid off, and then here's what you would do. Is that not funny, folks? Can you see that today? Can you see kids walking around with this today, doing this right here? How funny is that? It's solid glass, and after they eat the candy, they could play with it for weeks until it was broken. I'd say, well, I'll be honest with you, I bought this about 5 years ago for $3, but, you know, I ain't never seen another one, and I just love it. What do you think, folks? 1880 is when this was made. They rolled cigars on it. They rolled their own cigars, and it was made in New York. I'll show you right here. Let you read that. I'm gonna read it to you, and then I'll show it to you. It's Miller, Durall, and Peters Manufacturing Company. And if you look on the end here, you'll see it was manufactured in 1880. If you see on that brass ticket, 1880. Can you imagine back in 1880 sitting around on this thing, rolling up your cigars and people waiting on them? You lay it down here and you get ready to smoke it. You lay it in there and watch my hands. Cut it off. Now it's a little dull, as you can see. Plus this cigar is pretty dry, but that's the gist of it. It would cut them off, and it's real dull. It would cut them off, and you'd have a cigar ready to smoke right after you rolled it. Pretty neat little gadget. Here's the way it was put together. It's got 3 bolts run all the way through it, as you can see, to keep it pulled tight. And being as old as it is, it's a little loose right now. There's the other ends with the nuts on them. But as far as let's see, in 1980 it was 100 years old, so it'd be 140 years old. There's some cracks in it, but that's a real neat little gadget back in the days. I would price this $100, $125, what I'd price it at. What we have here is a 1860s Civil War era bellows. A bellows was used on the battlefield during the Civil War to mend broken metal. It was used to create air to make a really hot fire so they could get their iron real hot and then pound it together and literally weld it. The way this works is you turn this handle and it turns a little fan inside. Really blows out the air. And the belt is actually a spring. And it really puts out the air, and I'm going to show you again how much air it puts out by doing this. Watch this little baggie I have here. You're going to see she puts out some air. Well, you can get the gist of it. So if you got one of these in your house, you should ask around $150 to $200 for it. Folks, thanks for watching Antique Demonstrations. And don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe.